Patience is a conquering virtue. All good things must come to an end. Time and tide wait for no man. Strike while the iron is hot. Death is the end of every worldly pain. Look up on high and thank the God of all. What is better than wisdom, woman, and what is better than a good woman? Nothing. The devil can only destroy those who are already on their way to damnation. Many a true word is spoken in jest. For out of old fields, as men saith, cometh all this new corn from year to year, and out of old books, in good faith, cometh all this new science that men learn. High in moral virtue was his speech, and gladly would he learn and gladly teach. Many small make a great. Nature, the vicar of the Almighty Lord. In the stars is written the death of every man. Great peace is found in little busyness. No empty-handed man can lure a bird. Forbid us something, and that thing we desire. Whoso will pray, he must fast and be clean, and fat his soul, and make his body lean. In April the sweet showers fall and tears the drought of March to the root, and all the veins are bathed in liquor of such power as brings about the engendering of the flower. He who accepts his poverty and hurt, I'd say is rich although he lacked a shirt, but truly poor are they who whine and fret and covet what they cannot hope to get. People can die of mere imagination. We know little of the things for which we pray. Woe to the cook whose sauce has no sting. The man who has no wife has no cuckold. He loved chivalry, troth, and honor, freedom, and courtesy. First he wrought, and afterwards he taught. He that loveth God will do diligence to please God by his works, and abandon himself with all his might well for to do. There's never a new fashion but it's old. It seems to me that poverty is an eyeglass through which one may see his true friends. And she was fair as is the rose in May. Love will not be constrained by mastery when mastery comes. The God of love anon beateth his wings, and farewell, he is gone. Love is a thing as any spirit free. A love grown old is not the love once new. Every honest miller has a golden thumb. Lost money is not lost beyond recall, but loss of time brings on the loss of all. Nowhere so busy a man as he than he, and yet he seemed busier than he was. And so it is in politics, dear brother, each for himself alone. There is no other. Purity in body and heart may please some, as for me, I make no boast, for, as you know, no master of a household has all of his utensils made of gold, some are wood, and yet they are of use. The cat would eat fish, but would not get her feet wet. By God, if women had written stories, as clerks had within here oratories, they would have written of men, more wickedness than all the mark of Adam may redress. How potent is the fancy! People are so impressionable. They can die of imagination. For in their hearts doth nature stir them, so then people long on pilgrimage to go and palmers, to be seeking foreign strands to distant shrines renowned in sundry lands. I am not the rose, but I have lived near the rose. One shouldn't be too inquisitive in life, either about God's secrets or one's wife. Youth may outrun the old, but not outwit. If you are poor, your very brother hates you, and all your friends avoid you, sad to say. Filth and old age, I'm sure you will agree, are powerful wardens upon chastity. One cannot scold or complain at every word. Learn to endure patiently, or else, as I live and breathe, you shall learn it whether you want or not. Of harms to the less is for to cheese. Abstinence is approved of God. In general, women desire to rule over their husbands and lovers, to be the authority above them. Shepherds to soft who let their duty sleep, encourage wolves to tear the lambs and sleep. The handsome gifts that fate and nature lend us most often are the very ones that end us. Everybody wants to go to the Super Bowl. Nobody wants to run laps. Murder will out, this my conclusion. By nature, men love newfangledness. One cannot be avenged for every wrong according to the occasion. Everyone who knows how must use temperance. If a man really loves a woman, of course he wouldn't marry her for the world if he were not quite sure that he was the best person she could possibly marry. Life is short, our long opportunity is fleeting, experience treacherous, judgment difficult. To keep demands as much skill as to win. But we'll try anything once hot or cold. A man must be a young food or an old. In love there is but little rest. For naturally a beast desires to flee from any enemy that he may see, though never yet he's clapped on such his eye. A faithful servant is more diligent in keeping your goods safe than is your own wife, because she will claim a half part of your worth all her life. Lust is addicted to novelty. For the wise man says, if you fight with a fool, whether the fool be angry or merry, you will never have rest. Women desire 6 things. They want their husbands to be brave, wise, rich, generous, obedient to wife, and lively in bed. He who is not patient shall meet with great harm.